Welcome back. I'm here with Glen Wagstaff, founder and managing partner of Vivos, PLLC. Glen, during the break you were telling me that one of the areas where you specialize is in special needs planning. What is different in a situation where special needs children are involved?
Well, when a child's under 18, one of the considerations is whether they're receiving benefits, Social Security benefits, Medicaid benefits, those sort of things. And if they were to inherit something from their parents, or if their parents had too many assets, that could potentially disqualify them from benefits. So planning around benefits is a major component of special needs planning for families. We find a lot of families that, that's really one of their major concerns, is making sure that if something were to happen to them, their children didn't or wouldn't lose the benefits.
Which would be devastating. Now, are there other things to consider besides losing benefits?
Sure. One of the other considerations is if you're, as a parent, if you have a child that has special needs and you don't designate who the guardian for that child would be, in a normal situation, a family member could step in and they'd be able to be an interested party for under the laws of the state to step in as a guardian. But when it's a special needs child, the state automatically considers themselves an interested party, and the state can actually step in as the guardian for the child, which would put them into the foster care program until a family member can actually go through the court process to become a guardian. So it's actually very important. Most families, the biggest value that they get from their estate plan is to name who would be the guardian for their children. In the case of special needs families, it's even more important because the absence of having somebody named could mean that the state gets involved.
That could certainly be scary for everyone involved. Now, you were telling me that with adult children, guardianship is important for other reasons. What can you tell me about that?
Well, when a special needs child reaches 18, the law assumes that they're an adult, right? But, consider a situation where this actually happened to one of our clients. Their daughter's 18. She has, special needs. And one of the things that she would do is run away from home occasionally. And one day the police found her. She was lost. She didn't know how to get home. And she was worried that if they contacted her mother, that she would get in trouble. So she told them, "Don't tell my mom where I am." And when mom calls the police department, they say, "Yes, we found your daughter, but we can't give you any information." That happens because she's an adult. And unless you have something in writing that either authorizes you to act on their behalf or makes you a guardian for them as an adult child, then it makes it very difficult to be able to step in and help in those situations. And so a guardianship for adult children is actually one of the things that we help with quite often.
I can't even imagine how hard that must have been for them. Now, are there other things that families with special needs children need to consider?
There's any number of things. And of course, a parent always will know the most and know best. But what happens if a parent's gone is that there's no way to transfer all that knowledge to someone else unless you've left it recorded somewhere. And so as a parent, oftentimes we'll assist with something that we call a care plan. And as a parent, there's all kinds of intangibles, everything from the medication that your child needs to take, to their doctor, to their preferences every day, whether they like to sleep with their favorite blanket, all of those little things that as a parent you would know. And I would know for my kids are still under, 5. And so they can't express those things for themselves. We want to put that in writing so that whoever is going to take care of them knows how to in the best way possible.
No, it's definitely something that I would value for my own children. Thank you, Glen.